What's going on, world? Welcome back to another TYSK report. Let's go ahead and dive right into our first article talking about VR and the NBA. The Vision Pro NBA app turns some games into a miniature 3D diorama. The NBA has introduced a new AR feature for its Vision Pro called Tabletop, which places a floating render of a basketball court in your space during select live games, according to an NBA help page that described the feature. On the court, digital avatars mirror the game's actual players as they move, pass, and shoot, but only for live games that you can watch or listen to with NBA League Pass. Each player has the same avatar, shown as either a robot or with a cel-shaded cartoon style, but you can still differentiate by the color of their jerseys and the names and numbers emblazoned on them. Their name is also placed above their head when they have the ball. In addition, Tabletop is currently available for a few games per night, and the NBA plans to make it available for all League Pass games next season. As with other functionality of the NBA app, this requires a League Pass subscription, which starts at $15 per month. So this looks like a very cool opportunity for you to watch an NBA game from a different perspective, and I believe over time this could be added on to the NFL and also soccer games and hockey games and possibly other sports as well. But one thing I think that's going to hinder the growth or progression of this tabletop feature is the people who are actually going to use it. I'm wondering if real NBA fans who are always watching the games actually have a Vision Pro headset, and if they don't, I believe this would be a great opportunity for Apple to find a way to make that connection with NBA fans and showing them this option that they will have to watch an NBA game. Also, with the MetaQuest headset, people can actually watch an NBA game 180 degrees immersively, so I wonder if there will be an opportunity for those two companies to kind of partner up to where if you just have a headset, no matter what company you bought that headset from, you could utilize this tabletop feature within that headset to watch your favorite NBA team when you want to. So I like this feature coming out from the Apple Vision Pro, and I believe later on down the road this could be tied to other things even outside of sports. So we shall see what happens next with it, and I'll make sure to keep you updated if any other information arises. Perplexity launches its own freemium deep research product. Perplexity has become the latest AI company to release an in-depth research tool with the new feature Deep Research. The goal is to provide more in-depth answers with real citations for more professional use cases compared to what you get from a consumer chatbot. In a blog post announcing Deep Research, Perplexity wrote that the feature excels at a range of expert-level tasks from finance and marketing to product research. Perplexity Deep Research is currently available on the web, and the company said it will soon be added to its Mac, iOS, and Android apps. To use it, you just select Deep Research from a drop-down menu when you submit your query in Perplexity, which will then create a detailed report that can be exported as a PDF or shared as a Perplexity page. To create the report, Perplexity said Deep Research iteratively searches, reads documents, and reasons about what to do next, refining its research plan as it learns more about the subject areas, supposedly similar to how a human might research a new topic. While you currently need a $200 per month pro subscription to use OpenAI's Deep Research, Perplexity's Deep Research offers 5 free queries daily to all users. So it looks like Perplexity is stepping in to take over the crown for Deep Research, and I've been seeing lots of people post threads on X about this and the different topics that they were able to research and how efficient it was at giving them a report on what they were looking for. Whether it's Perplexity, whether it's Google, whether it's OpenAI, they all have these deep research or research-based tools that could be utilized. So I believe it's really going to come down to what you're looking for and the results that you get for the tool that you're using and how consistent it's going to be in giving you those reports that you're looking for, making sure that it includes the information that you desire. So I'm curious to know if you have been using any of these tools, whether it's Perplexity's Deep Research, OpenAI's, or Google's tool. I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments section below. A job ad for Y Combinator startup Firecrawl seeks to hire an AI agent for $15,000 a year. Last week, an ad from Y Combinator job board for a tiny startup called Firecrawl went viral. That's because the ad wasn't for a human. Please apply only if you're an AI agent or if you created an AI agent that can fill this job, the job posting read. The 7-person startup was looking for an agent to autonomously research trending models and build sample apps to showcase the company's company's product. That's it. The job offered a salary of $10,000 to $15,000, which is a fraction of what a human developer makes, but perhaps good money for an entity that doesn't need food, clothing, or shelter. In terms of the company, Firecrawl makes an open source web crawling bot for AI agents and models. Businesses can use it to gather training data or whenever their AI has to interact with public websites to perform. AI web crawlers are a necessary yet somewhat controversial part of the internet these days, especially for small businesses. Now, with this ad, the true plan was and still is to actually give the human who built the best agent a full-time job. That $10,000 to $15,000 salary will be rolled into the salary offered of the person they hire. It hasn't worked out yet. Firecrawl got about 50 AI agent applicants before they pulled the ad, but none impressed them enough to get an offer. Alright, so what do you think about that article? From my perspective, I think this is just introducing us into a future that's going to be coming later on down the road. Businesses are definitely going to be hiring AI agents to do different jobs, and they are also going to be building their own AI agents as well. Now, a key thing to point out from that article was the price that they were willing to pay the AI agent. If you think about businesses, yes, they are there to help people, but they are also there to make money. And in doing that, if a business has the opportunity to pay an AI agent a lot less than they would a human, giving them more opportunity to maximize their profit, lots of businesses are more than likely going to take that deal. And on top of that, when you think about businesses competing against one another in different industries, if these businesses over here are using AI agents and doing a lot better than the businesses over here who are not using AI agents, more than likely the businesses over here are going to have to do the same thing that these businesses are doing over here to compete with them so they don't go out of business and having their competitors take their market share. So these are just things to think about as we continue to move forward, and more AI agent talk is going to be popping up even more as we continue to move in this technological revolution that we are in right now. Mentee unveils third version of its robot. The Israeli robotics company of Amnon Shashu, who also founded Mobileye and Orcam, introduced Mentee Bot v3.0, the third version of an advanced humanoid robot with artificial intelligence and a unique hardware system. The robot features a series of significant improvements compared to previous generations and promises to revolutionize the field of robotics. This new version of the robot includes improved sensors that provide better environmental awareness than previous models, improved upper body mobility that allows for greater agility and flexibility in performing tasks, and a replaceable battery system with an operating time of over 3 hours. The company also revealed new data such as an increased lifting and carrying capacity of up to 25 kilograms. The palms have been redesigned and provided a stronger grip, resistance to impact, and precise manipulation ability. The robot's walking speed can reach up to 1.5 meters per second. Its height is 5'9" and can see 360 degrees viewing angles achieved through fisheye cameras on the side and rear camera. The robot is powered by two Jetson Orin AGX processors from NVIDIA. Alright, so this is another company building out a humanoid robot, and what I've been noticing based on the different articles that I've been reading and then diving a little bit more into this robot and this company, it looks like these humanoid robots are really going to get their first starts within the logistics and industrial and manufacturing space, and later on down the road they are going to be implemented into the homes. And I believe this is a good plan for humanoid robots to learn and be utilized more for real world use cases before they are actually in your homes doing different tasks based on the commands that you give it. In the next article we have Tesolo unveils dexterous robot hand for humanoids. Korean gripper company Tesolo unveiled its latest robot hand designed for humanoids, the Deltel Gripper 5-Finger DG5F. The new gripper will go on sale in March and boasts 20 degrees of freedom, with each of its 5 fingers independently operating with 4 joints closely mimicking the human hand. The company designed the DG5F to address the burgeoning humanoid market where the robot Comatic includes dual arms. All of the other robot grippers in the Tesolo product portfolio are designed for single arm use and have no preferred orientation. The new DG5F, however, comes in both a left hand and right hand configuration. The DG5F measures approximately 7.9 inches in length, which the company said is comparable to an average adult male hand. This lightweight 3.1-pound robotic hand delivers a gripping force of up to 15.4 pounds. So this is just an update related to the humanoid robot hand, and as I stated before when I talked about other companies and their hands that they're building, this is going to be important for the humanoid robot to have, giving it more abilities to pick up things, move things, touch things, all the different functions that comes with having hand capabilities. New MIT tech helps drones fly in dark using millimeter waves. MIT researchers have introduced a new approach that enables a drone to self-localize or determine its position in indoor, dark, and low visibility environments. Self-localization is a key step in autonomous navigation. The researchers developed a system called MyFly, in which a drone uses radio frequency waves reflected by a single tag placed in its environment to autonomously self-localize. Because MyFly enables self-localization with only one small tag, which could be affixed to a wall like a sticker, it would be cheaper and easier to implement than systems that require multiple tags. In addition, since the MyFly tag reflects signals sent by the drone rather than generating its own signal, it can be operated with very low power. In addition, to enable drones to self-localize within dark, indoor environments, the researchers decided to utilize millimeter wave signals. Millimeter waves, which are commonly used in modern radars and 5G communication systems, work in the dark and can travel through everyday materials like cardboard, plastic, and interior walls. So this is a cool addition to a drone, and I believe it would be very useful in situations where the lights or power could go out and people could no longer see within the environment that they're in, but the drone could continue on working and doing what it's doing, completing the different tasks that it was set out to do that day. So very interesting article from the MIT researchers, and I wonder what your thoughts are on this. Comment down below in the comment section and let me know what's on your mind. Meta confirms Project Waterworth, a global subsea cable project spanning 50,000 kilometers. Meta confirmed that Project Waterworth is official and it will be 50,000 kilometers long when completed, making it the world's longest subsea cable project. The network will connect 5 continents with landing points in the United States, Brazil, India, South Africa, and other key regions. Facebook particularly calls out the opportunities in India and the role that the network will play in how it rolls out AI services globally as 2 key reasons for building the network. Meta says it will be breaking new ground with its architecture using 24 fiber pair cables and what it describes as first of its kind routing, maximizing the cable laid in deep water at depths of up to 7,000 meters, along with new burial techniques to reduce faults in areas deemed high risk, either because of geographical issues or politics, and sometimes both. The White House published a joint leader statement from the U.S. President Donald Trump and India's Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, which detailed a lengthy list of areas where the 2 countries would cooperate. Tucked into that long document was a commitment to co-developing undersea technologies as part of a defense partnership, as well as a note about Meta's 50,000 kilometer Waterworth project, India's role in financing some of it. So that's just some of the latest news from Meta and their subsea cable project. Based on the information about this project and how it involves the partnership between the US and India, I believe Meta is in a great place to have their AI models utilized across the world and not just here in the US. Also, I'm wondering if there are going to be more partnerships and connections related to the US and India, and could this subsea cable network give India the boost to begin to turn their country into a hotspot for technological advancement. So as time moves along, we shall see what happens next with this, and as more news arises related to Meta's subsea cable network, I'll make sure to keep you updated. So that's just some of the latest news when it comes to the world of technology. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay informed by liking this video, subscribing, hitting the bell to stay notified, and then checking out these 2 videos right here and staying tuned for the next one.